and today I'm going to be talking about the NBA season next year, right? And I'm going to make some predictions, alright? And I'm very excited for the NBA season next year, I'm a huge NBA fan, and I love basketball itself, And you already know I'm a Pacers fan. I've been a Pacers fan for a long time, and I've always liked them. So, I'm just gonna be basically making some predictions, alright? And guys, to let you know, I'm a basketball genius, alright? Basketball is like my favorite sport of all time, and I know a lot about the NBA and basketball itself. I know a lot about it. It's my favorite sport, so I think I have good knowledge about the NBA. But anyway, let's get started, alright? And guys, by the way, these are my opinions, alright? These are my opinions, alright? And these are my predictions, alright? They're not gonna always be right, I'm just gonna be predicting, alright? So yeah, let's get started. So my first prediction is gonna be the MVP race, alright? And I think this year in the NBA season, I think the MVP. It's kind of hard to choose. It's either going to be Kawhi Leonard or LeBron James, alright? Or it might be Curry, alright? I don't think Curry should win it next year. I don't think he will win it next year because he got Kevin Durant on the Warriors, so it would be pretty hard for him to stand out on the Warriors. He'll still be the best player, but I don't think he'll stand out as much. But anyway, it's either going to be Kawhi Leonard or LeBron James, alright? It's going to be pretty hard. But honestly, just by just thinking about it, I honestly think Kawhi Leonard is gonna win MVP just because he's already a really good defensive player, winning the Defensive Player of the Year twice, and him being second place in the MVP race last year behind Stephen Curry, who won the MVP the first time unanimous. I can't say that word, but he basically won it by a lot. But I think Kawhi Leonard will win it next year. He's the best defensive player in the league, and he's also a really good scorer and can run the offense and definitely run the defense really well in the Spurs. And I think he'll just do a good job next year, right? But anything can happen. He could get injured. I don't know, alright? But I think he'll win it by a little bit. I don't think he'll win it by that much, because there's also LeBron James, and he just led his Cavaliers to beat the 73-9 Warriors, coming back to when the Warriors were beating him 3-1, and they came back with LeBron James beating them. So I think it'll be pretty close. But the only reason I think Kawhi Leonard will win it is because whenever they want MVP, they always want to choose a new MVP. They always want to choose a guy that's new, because like that 1 year Charles Barkley won the MVP in 1993. They said Michael Jordan should have won it that year. The only reason he didn't, because he won the MVP the last 2 years, so they wanted a new MVP, and Charles Barkley won, and people said Michael Jordan should have won it because he was on top of the world, on top of the basketball world at that time, but Charles Barkley won it. I'm not saying that he deserved it. I don't know who deserved it because I wasn't alive back then, but that's what basically happened. So honestly, I got my predictions on Kawhi Leonard. I think he'll win it, and honestly, I think he deserves to win it, right? And yeah, so my other prediction is gonna be the best teams in the NBA, right? And basically, I think the top 5 teams in the NBA next year will be. This is not in order, by the way. All right, it's gonna be the Warriors, Cavaliers, San Antonio Spurs. Who else? Yeah, I'm just thinking about this now. All right, and well, actually, those are the only good teams I can think about. Sorry if I can't think of the other 2 teams, but yeah, those are basically gonna be the top 3 teams next year, and they're honestly gonna be really good teams. I think they will be really good with their really good teams, especially the Warriors with their super team with Kevin Durant, and yeah. Those are basically the best teams are going to be there next year. I don't know. The NBA season's going to be pretty different next year, It's going to be lots of new players on new teams, so yeah. And also, I think the Pacers, which are my favorite team, one of my favorite teams, will be definitely, actually, I'm not going to say definitely because this is a prediction, but honestly, I think the Pacers will be top 3 teams. They'll probably be number 3 because, like, as I said before, they got an MVP candidate, they got MVP candidate Paul George, and they also got Miles Turner, who's about to become one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. And they also got a new point guard, which we definitely need a point guard. We got Jeff Teague, he's also from Indiana, and so yeah, he'll be basically playing on this childhood team that he liked when he was a kid. So that'll be pretty cool for him. But I think the Pacers, with a good team and with Monte Ellis on their team, I think honestly, like with the new adjustments the team made, I think the Pacers will be pretty good. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about the New York Knicks. Now, the New York Knicks, I think they'll be a hell of a team next year. I think they'll be really good, all right? Here's the reason why. They got Derrick Rose, all right? Honestly, the move that Derrick Rose made to New York is probably one of the best decisions in NBA history, all right? Because in this 2011 MVP season, he was on the top of the basketball world, all right? He just won MVP, and now in 2012 he was gonna be really good, but he didn't win MVP that year because LeBron James did with the Miami Heat, and well, you already know what happened in the playoffs. In one of the playoff games in the first round, he was going for a layup, and then he did something with his knee. I don't know what he did. Then after that, for the next 4 seasons, he would probably play about 80 games, and it was never the same. Well, I'm not gonna say he's never the same because as I said before. Well, I don't think I said it before, but I think this year Derrick Rose can make a comeback, just like Grant Hill. All right, I think Derrick Rose can make a comeback with the Knicks. All right, and also the Knicks got Kristaps Porzingis, who's a young 7'3" star not a star, it's a young 7'3" guy who will be a pretty good shot blocker, and also is also good at rebounding too, and yeah, that'll be a pretty good team. And they also have Joakim Noah, who will run the defense really well and become probably their team leader. And then they'll have also Carmelo Anthony, who will become a great scorer and a great player and a great teammate with them. So honestly, well, I don't know about NBA season next year, but I think the Knicks will do well. And yeah, I think those are my predictions of the NBA season, all right? I think the season of the NBA next year will be really different, all right? I think it'll be pretty different, with the new, with all the trades and stuff. The NBA season will definitely be a lot of change, Like, all right? Because one trade to one team could change the whole league. Just trust me, it could happen. But with multiple trades happening this NBA season, will definitely be changing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you can tell by my voice, from when I was making my predictions, I probably didn't sound like as loud because I had to talk for a very long time, but now I'm probably energetic. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and yeah, there's gonna be a lot of differences between the last NBA season and this NBA season this year. All right, hope you guys liked the video, and yeah, those are basically my predictions. Hopefully I'm right. I don't know, but yeah, hope you guys liked the video, and yeah, that's it.
Fuck being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill shit.